Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of do-it-yourself sound eyeball. If you watch part 1, we constructed the eyeball out of a foam ball, so this is part 2. We're going to do some audio testing with it and see how well my $20 or $18 foam ball handles the acoustic treatment of the room we're in. So what I have is I'm running my MXL990 that has been modified with a different capsule, so it will sound a lot different than a 990 if you have one of those in your mic locker. I'm going through a Focusrite Claret. It's an 8 pre, and I have it running on the air setting and about 3 o'clock on the gain, so it's almost all the way up there, but there is a little bit of headroom that I have kind of built in. If you take a look at Logic, I'm running Logic Pro, I think it's X, and what I have queued up is just a little demo that I kind of put together for my band. We've kind of rehearsed this song a few times, so I really have not come back to this track in a while, so I thought it might be fun to redo some vocal takes on here. So what I will do is the track that I have up right now is basically just a carbon copy of the track above here. However, I just turned off all of the effects. I turned off all of the bus channels, and rather than running it in a submix type of situation, so you can kind of just hear the vocals in itself, I did run it right to the stereo out. The other thing that I also made sure I did is so you can hear any noise in the room is I threw a pretty hefty compressor on here. So if you take a look, the gain is up 1.5 dBs and the threshold is -17. So anything that is kind of in the background should get pulled out with this condenser mic that I am running. So I thought it might be fun. We'll run a few takes at this. I'll do the first one without the eyeball, so no eyeball for the first one here, and then we'll throw the eyeball on for the second one. So here we go. Alright, here we go.
This is gonna be the night that you had built up in your mind for so long. But you know that it won't feel right until tomorrow's come.
Alright, so that was with everything there. So I'm gonna do one just like that, but this time with the eyeball. So I'm going to duplicate this track exactly. We're going to mute that last track, and to spare you guys some hearing, I'm going to mute the mic for a second and put the eyeball on here. Okay, so I've unmuted the eyeball, and if you just listen to the room sound for a second, it's, in my opinion, significantly quieter. It's really quite impressive, actually. The only thing I hear is my voice for the most part, and I am hearing through my earphones, not going through the microphone, the noise in the room. So the noise that the camera is picking up, I'll mute that so you can only hear the microphone. It's significantly different. So, all right, let's give it another shot. Same vocal take, and then I'll play those two back to back for you, and you can hear the difference on your own. All right, here we go.
This is gonna be the night that you had built up in your mind for so long. But you know that it won't feel right until tomorrow's come.
All right, so if I turn that off, you can't hear me. So both of those are now in there. So what I will do is I will play I'll play the non-eyeball back first, and you can hear what that sounds like. And I'm just going to play the vocals by themselves, no audio at all. So here's the vocal isolated. One thing, if you did notice, but you can't see due to the, if I can zoom in here, the eyeball being on there, the gain level of the channel did increase. I didn't touch the gain, I didn't touch any of the fader knobs. They're exactly the same, -2, 1 on both. The compressor is the same. But you can see just by the shape, so I don't know if that's just reflection off the inside or if it's just, like I said, you're increasing the headroom of that channel. You are definitely getting some hotter sound. So here we go. I'm going to play the first one that did not have the eyeball. So this is the naked mic in the room here. Here we go.
This is gonna be the night that you had built up in your mind for so long. But you know that it won't feel right until tomorrow's come.
All right, so I'm going to play the other one now, and we'll see if there's an audible difference between the two. This will be a fun little experiment.
This is gonna be the night that you had built up in your mind for so long. But you know that it won't feel right until tomorrow's come.
All right, so I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the second one just definitely sounded more musically pleasing. The performance was better because I didn't crack as in many spots. But despite the performance, the audio floor I definitely feel was quieter. You can still hear the bleed through the headphones. I guess that's just going to happen. I need to turn my headphone mix down. But it's just it's a tonality. I believe it's a clearer sound.
This is gonna be the night that you had built up in your mind for so long. This is gonna be the night that you had built up in your mind for so long.
So there you go. I hope these two back-to-back performances here. I think I'm satisfied with the eyeball. So hopefully, if you guys try this out, you have similar results. And that's it. Thanks for checking it out.